Hi, and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. Back out on another UK Explore. Now, the reason I'm out, I was supposed to be going to Europe this week, but then I remembered it's my dad's 75th birthday this weekend. So please say happy birthday to me dad. It's Chris. You'll see him down in the chat sometimes. But yeah, we are in deepest, darkest south of England at the moment, rather than on some sunny shores abroad. I've had to put bear on the table and there's a reason for it, and I'll show you why in a minute. But this place, I don't know what it is about it. I go to a lot of places that have been sort of a bit trashed, but there's something a bit apocalyptic about this place. Something a little bit like, it's not just been smashed up by kids or whatever. It's just like the end of the world is here. I don't know why it makes me feel like that, but it does. Anyway, I've already seen some really good stuff in here, and apparently there's some good stuff outside as well, so we'll have to look at that. But the reason I've picked him up and sat him on the table like a naughty boy. Yeah, you're like a naughty boy, aren't you? Sat on the table. But, like, floor like this is fine, but he's been trying to, someone smashed this window here behind me, and he's been trying his hardest to get through there, and I do not want him walking in that. So I thought while I was doing the intro, and I can't really do anything about what he's doing, I'd stick him up there to be safe, which he's not very happy about because he wants to be running round. But I just thought it made sense. But look at this. It's got a, like, the ceiling's coming in and everything. It's got a really weird feeling in here. Like, a bit spooky, but also a bit like, I don't know, everybody just walked away from the world and there's nobody ever coming back sort of feel to it as well. It's really weird. A bit of like Walking Dead. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. Anyway, we're getting down. You want to get down now? Okay, I'll sort you out. Right, I've now got a happy dog because he can go and look round things, and so can we. Although, I don't know if I want to touch anything in here. It's all a little bit grim, a little bit horrid. Everything's gone a bit weird. Some photos, this is what I mean. Do I really want to look in these photos? They're all proper stuck together, look. Wow. That's really bad. Let's have a look over here. Bear, you stay this side of me, please. Go. Good boy. What we got over here, look. Now, there used to be, these weren't the ones that were really collectible, but you used to get like onion. I think it must have been the shadow then of that torch. But I thought I saw someone peeking round next to me. That definitely freaked me out, because as I, like, if I turn that way, as I moved forward, I saw that move. Anyway, I need to move him again. Come on, this way, go. Good lad. But yeah, these places do sort of creep you out sometimes, but a lot of the time it's just something you can explain. But yeah, going back to this, I used to get like Silvac onion pots, and they used to be worth quite a bit. I don't think they're that collectible anymore, but they were at one point. And then that's quite horrible. That's just disgusting. That is really bad. It's crystal something made in France. It's probably worth a fortune, but I think that's horrible. That is like prime tack. If you want tacky stuff in your house, you want it to look really, I don't know, tacky on purpose, my thing would always say get like crystal animals that are awful, like little mice with a little black nose, but the rest of it's crystal. Oh, I hate them. I hate them with a passion. But I think I used to have some when I was younger as well. I used to have I've got, weirdly, me and Freddie were looking through a little box full of stuff like weed and things like that yesterday, because we were sorting like bedrooms out and stuff. And I'm sure there were things like that in there at one point as well. Anyway, a little reminisce as usual. Right, I've just found this. Now, I think this is like a CD disc of photos. Because look, in-store processing from Tesco. But it's got loads and loads of classic cars on it. Imagine if that's what it was in the garage. That's outside, I think, that motorhome. So imagine if it is one of these cool little cars. I don't know what they are, but that'd be really good. You know me, I'm not a car person in the slightest, but I do appreciate an old sort of classic-y type looking car. I think they're good, and I understand why people collect them and are interested in them. It's just not my thing, but I know that other people love them. Anyway, back out. Bear is sitting there like that because I've just told him off. He ran past my leg to go to that door, and I shouted at him, and now he's looking very forlorn. He's not very happy with me at all. Although he does keep looking up this corridor, which is worrying me a little bit. Anyway, on into this very purple bathroom. It looks a bit blue on camera, but it is very purple. Oh my lord. What era is this from? What a weird toilet. Big gold clock. Sort of, I don't know if it's like a lemon yellow or if it's green. That it's sort of got a green tinge looking at it with your eyes, but then on camera it looks quite yellow. Toilet. Then you've got a very smashed window. I bet it's bloody cold laying in that bath with that air conditioning. But yeah, got a continuation. But who thought this wall and toilet and bath combination was a great colour combination? I don't know. You've got more sort of yellowy orange tiles there, black tiles there. It's just not good, is it? It's just not good at all. Are there any cotton wool buds in here? I could do with some. My ears are itching. It's because I had some melon earlier, innit? You having a look? Go on then. Have a look. You can look. You're alright. You can go. It's gone all funny now because I told him off. Anyway, let's get into some good rooms. I do like to get the kitchen and the bathroom out of the way because they're the worst rooms. I know some people really like them, but I hate them. I absolutely hate them unless there's something special and like Victorian or something. But I know I say it every time, but I still hate them. Right, before we go in any of the rooms, look. Oh, thinking I've got that bag. That's because it's my bag. But yeah, look. This is the guy that must have lived here. But look at these. Everybody used to have these back in the day. They used to be on Coronation Street, on the intro to Coronation Street, the Flying Ducks, and then everybody seemed to have them. But yeah, I think this is the guy that owned the place, because I think I saw another photo of him as we walked in. But I wonder what he's got. A BA in, what do we think? I think a BA in English literature. Don't know why. I don't know why at all. Look at it in here. Oh my god. Not that I can actually get in. Oh my Jesus. Now I have put some right weight on recently. It's ever since I did my back last year at the beginning of the year. Then, what's that same photo over there? Then I did my pelvis and then something else, and I've just banged the weight on. And because of that, I've stopped exercising as much. I need to bang the exercise back on again so the weight comes off, because I am terrible. My face looks so fat. Look, I've got an extra cheek on my cheek. That's not good. But yeah, I was looking at some old videos and it's like, you have put some right weight on. So I am going to get on it. And I might even do a video about losing weight. So feel free to make fun of me. I don't care, because I want to do something positive about it. And you should never feel bad about your body. At the end of the day, things happen for a reason. I just needed to be fat, clearly, at the moment. Yeah, that's what I was on about, look. He was obviously very proud of himself. Unless it could have been... Oh, look. That's one of those cars. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. But he was either very proud of himself or it's like his mum's house and she was very proud of him. But it's very cool. I wonder what era that is. 80s. 70s, 60s. No, it's not 60s. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, it's interesting when it was good to have a tash like that. Right, straight away we've got an upright piano. A Ritzmar. I don't think I've ever heard of a Ritzmar before. Not that I've heard of many pianos, but there's certain ones you do see names of. What are you doing down there? And I don't know the name of one of these pianos that sit up properly. Obviously, it's not like a grand or a baby grand. It's something else. Just makes me think of churches. Churches always used to have pianos like this. But I don't know. Oh, it says it there, look. Hickey and Hickey Limited, Reading. Hickey. You could have at least put your first names, like Richard and John Limited. Not Hickey and Hickey. That's stupid. Like, if you're going to go into business with a family member, surely you'd have a bit more about you than just going Hickey and Hickey. That's what we're both called. At least just call it Hickey. Hickey once is enough, because that's your family name. You don't need to name it twice. Some weird people out there. But yeah, it's weird. It sort of makes me think of the apocalypse for a couple of reasons. One, it looks like someone's been rifling through to find the silverware, but they've not taken it. Although it's not silver, I don't think that. Actually, what is it? I bet it's Sheffield. I bet it's made in Sheffield. Let's have a look. Can I get a knife out? They're all absolutely brand new, these. How do you get them out? How are you supposed to get that out? Oh, you do this. Pull this bottom bit down. Wait a minute. There we go. And then you just pull it out. Right, what's it say? Can't read it because of the shine. There we go. It says Sheffield, cutlery, stainless steel. But some of these stainless steel sets, actually, these days, are getting a bit collectible. Because they look good. And these, like this especially, that's clearly never been used. Because some of it's still in the paper packaging. Oh, we'll have to put that back in a minute. But do you know what I mean? Like, there's all sorts of... Look, another big Sheffield steel blade there. They're all good, but you'd expect people to be rifling through them and taking stuff like that. And that's why it makes me think of like the apocalypse type thing, because then the people weren't here to steal things for money, because money's worthless. They were here for supplies like bandages and stuff. I don't know. That's just what it's making me feel at the moment. Right, making my way towards Bear over this mountain of letters and whatever else is down here. Oh, Lord. So you don't want to break anything either, that's the thing. Oh, we've got some photos here, look. What we got? Some water. What else we got? A boat. These are thrilling, these photos. Let's see what we've got in here. Boat. Some boats. Water. And I think that is parked outside, and look what is on the back of it. I'm sure that's the camper van that's outside. And there's another one of those cars on the back. Oh, that's it, look, there. I keep hearing noises up there, I don't like it. Like when there's somebody upstairs and you can hear like, not them walking about, but the creaking of the floor as they sort of like shift the weight from left foot to right foot. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, imagine if that is the car that we find just hiding away. Because like I said, I knew there was some sort of vehicle, but I presumed it was the big camper van. But we'll go and have a look in a bit when we've finished in here. Anyway, oh look, there's another picture. He's absolutely obsessed. I want to say it's not an MG, but I feel like it begins with an M. I can't think what it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, come on, Bear, move out the way. I do look out for all the different whiskies when we're about, and the only time I've ever seen this before was in Ireland. Dimple whiskey. And apparently it's something that everybody knows about, and I like whiskey. I like your single malts, and I've never heard of it until that Explore. And now there's another bottle of it. And there's, what is this? Alcoholic peppermint cordial. That just sounds delightful, but definitely looks like someone's pissed in it. I've learnt my lesson, thankfully. Right, I was just looking in there to see what other alcohol there was, and this was in there. This is sad. Golden Wedding. Is Golden Wedding 50 years? I know Diamond, is Diamond 75? I can't remember. But, yeah, it's a little poem that he wrote in 1983 for their Golden Wedding anniversary. It's sad. It's really sad. But 1983, how many years is that ago now? 42. So I'm pretty sure they're not still married. Is that 92 years? Yeah, it is, isn't it? 92 years. Imagine if they were still married. Bleeding heck. How old would they be? 120 apiece. But yeah, it is sad because imagine, I've never done anything for, well, I'm only 45, so I've never done anything for 50 years, but I've never done the same thing for more than about 15 years. I was married for 10. I've never been in a job for that long. I've been a dad and I've been a son, but I mean like actually doing something, like a job or something, or being part of something like that. I've never done anything for that amount of time. Imagine 50 years. 50 years of marriage, which I think is amazing. I really do. I'm not saying, oh God, this is terrible. Imagine 50 years. Like, for some people, it would be, oh God. But for me, I think that's brilliant. I'm never going to get 50 years of marriage. Not now. I'd be 90. I'd be 95 if I got married today. But that's not going to happen. I'll probably not get another marriage in my lifetime or another girlfriend. I'm only joking about, because every time I mention anything like that, I get a flood of messages saying, I'd like to be your girlfriend. I really like you, which is really nice. But I never reply to any of them because I just feel like, what do you actually say in that situation? Oh, thank you. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a funny one, isn't it? Southern Comfort. That looks an old bottle of Southern Comfort, doesn't it? That really does look quite old. I don't know how old the company is itself. I can't put anything down. There's that much stuff everywhere. Oh God, give me a minute. Hang on a minute. Right, I've just got it out. And it says federal law forbids something. But it also says, what does it say here? 100 proof. I thought proof was like percentage alcohol. I'm obviously wrong, because otherwise it'd just be pure alcohol, and that's not possible, surely. But it definitely looks like an old bottle. But I don't know how old. Anyway, I don't really normally obsess over like alcohol bottles, but it was that Dimple one that set me off. On this old wood piece of furniture. And that one in the corner as well. Oh, I'd not noticed all the trophies and stuff. Oh, go and look at those now. I swear to God, there's somebody upstairs. And I know, the thing is, right, I hate saying it, and then he's watching me. I hate saying it because if I was watching this video and someone kept going, oh, I feel like there's someone upstairs, I'd be like, you're just saying that to add tension. But trust me, I wouldn't have this conversation with you now if I was just trying to add tension. It just feels horrid, like there's somebody up there, and then that makes me not want to go up there. Oh, it sort of does. It sort of does, because I like trouble. I like it. Right. Sports Car Club, Thoresby Park. Now that one says MG Club. It's not an MG. I'm sure it's not an MG. It's not. My friend's mum had an MG growing up and it definitely didn't look like that. Morgan. It says it on there, look. Morgan Northern Speed Championship 1997. MSCC Power Torque Trophy. Roger Bluff 1998. Morgan. It's definitely a Morgan. Northern Speed 1998. What was that? 1997 and 1996. So he's obviously a bit of a fast driver. That's another French one, I think. And then the same with that one. What's these down here? Perfect Prize RJ Bluff. The Don Perfect Prize. Morgan Sports Car Club 2006. 24-hour charity drive. Mog 97. Yeah. Brighton National Speed Trials, second in class, 1997. So he was obviously pretty good at what he did to get all these firsts and seconds. And the thing is, like I said before, I'm not a car person. However, I did used to collect like model cars when I was a kid, because all boys do, don't they? But I'm sure I had a Morgan. I'm sure I had one sat in my bedroom, which is probably still there now. But it's cool, like that sort of car I kind of liked. I was a bit weird with my stuff. Are you going to go, Bear? Are you going? Go on. I'm a bit weird with my stuff. Because my toys and things almost became my friends. Because my sister was 11 years older than me. Oh, she still is 11 years older than me. So she wasn't really interested in playing with toys and stuff, like He-Man figures. So they all had their own personalities. And I still feel like they have now. I had this thing that my sister made for me. And it was called Michael Jackson. It was called Michael Jackson. And I once remember dropping it down the stairs and then being really upset with myself because I thought I'd hurt Michael Jackson. Going crying to my mum, I've hurt Michael Jackson. I've thrown him down the stairs. Imagine hearing that conversation back then going, what? What are you saying? But yeah, all my He-Man figures and things like that, Freddie's got. I've kept them. And Freddie... I think it might have just been a car going past that because he's not bothered. I heard a noise there. But yeah, Freddie's got them all. And I love the fact that he still likes playing with them. He's 9 now. So it'll not be forever. But maybe he could pass them on to his kids. They like their elephants. I've seen all sorts of little elephant things all over. Wooden one there. Like a grey one with its baby there. Oh, look. That's a Morgan as well. Definitely got a bit of an obsession with things. Oh, there's loads of dogs up there as well. But that's the thing, like, normally you have, like, an obsession with, I don't know, collecting or reading books or collecting books or something. Not bloody cars. Not cars worth thousands of pounds, because I think Morgans are quite expensive as well. I'm not sure, though. Right, this is the furthest I've been this way now, because we came in through the back. Although, saying that, I saw a picture somewhere. It must have been in the other room. Oh, Lord. I've got more ceiling coming through in this one. Oh, jeez. This is, look at this. It's proper freaky. Oh, it's all mould all over there. Everything's just falling down, sort of round our ears. Bloody hell. All the old suits hanging up as well. Oh, look. What's this? A Lubitel. A Lubitel 166B. So it's not a box brownie, but it's pretty cool, to be fair. Really cool. Oh, what's this letter to Roger? I've got it. Oh, it's okay. I thought the address was on here then, but it's Plymouth. We're not in Plymouth. Where can I put this? It was good to see you. Dear Roger, it was good to see you in Cornwall, and it was great night out dancing to the Beach Boys. 2 was somewhat worse for wear. Oh, I was worse for wear the next day. As you can see, I've enclosed a couple of prints, one for yourself and another as a sample to show your club mates if something interested. They are the website, £12 plus £1. Oh, he's bloody advertising something. But it sounds like they've got sloshed down south anyway. Oh, no, better not show his email. Although I don't think he's got that email anymore because it's Blue Yonder. And I think Blue Yonder was taken over by someone like Virgin, I think. Not sure. But yeah, sounds like they've had a good night out after going on the cars. Thing is, if you got that sort of car, like top down, like sporty looking midlife crisis mobile, you'd want to go out in the sun down to Cornwall, because obviously it's sunnier in Cornwall than anywhere else probably in the UK. So you'd want to get off on the little windy roads through Devon down to Cornwall, up like that big massive hill next to Minehead. It'd be brilliant. It'd be so good. But I don't know. It feels like he almost showed it more than he actually drove it, if that makes sense. Which seems a shame. I know he's proud of his car, but I'd rather just enjoy it. Now, obviously, I'm just presuming that's what he did. But it does seem like it, because there is a lot of photos of shows and things. Oh, Lord, this floor is just mushed up paper. It's awful. What we got in here? What are you sniffing at, Bear? Oh my God, you just fell over, you weirdo. How do you slip in all this mess? What are all these, look? Slide magazine. Look at them all. Switzerland 81. Got nowhere to put my feet. Switzerland, East Anglia, Lake District. You can't see because it's all upside down. USA. USA, August 79, so just before I was born. But yeah, oh, they're all behind as well. There's loads of them. So he must have taken loads and loads of photos, travelling all round in this car. Obviously, America, I don't think he probably went in his car. But everywhere else he will have done. That is so cool. And I'd love to go through them all, like on a slide machine and have a look, but I ain't got one. And I don't want to take them out of the box because it's already damp in here. So it's just going to ruin them if I get stuff out. Bloody hell, do you need any more ties? Saying that I used to wear ties every day. I hated it. I genuinely don't think you could look at me now and think, oh yeah, I could imagine him wearing a shirt and tie. It just wouldn't look right on me anymore, I don't think. I'm that used to seeing myself. Because, right, I don't know if it were Joe, one of Freddie's friends the other day, said, do you just have one jumper that you wear over and over again? I'm like, oh God, people probably do think this about me. No word of a lie, like between this just normal logo, you can't say that, and Pigeony Bastard hoodies, I must have got nearing 70 hoodies now. I need some new ones, to be fair, because they're getting a bit tatty, the ones I've got. But I never throw them away. Even the really old ones, I just never throw them away because they're useful. So I wear the nice ones, like to go and pick Freddie up from school, and then the tatty ones to do things like this. And at the moment as well, I've got Chinese takeaway all the way down it. But you'll see about that in the behind the scenes video. Right, let's keep looking. Now, I've got to the point now where I've seen that many pictures of Morgans. That's a green Morgan and a red Mini. But yeah, I've seen that many Morgans. I sort of just want to go and see if he's actually got one. If there's one parked up outside. Look, massive Morgans head for Malvern. Page 13. Oh, God. I wonder if he's in it. That'd be... because we're nowhere near Malvern either. So he's obviously got this paper for that reason, for that purpose. Bear, what are you you doing? Just sat there. What a weird dog. Oh, here we go, look. 6,000 Morgans sports cars from across the world have been coming home to Malvern to take part in the so they make them in Malvern, I'm presuming then. Oh, that makes sense. So when's that? 2009. I didn't know that they made them round there. You alright, mate? What have you seen? What do you want? Go and get it. If you want it, get it. What are you? Are you drunk? Have you been drinking that whiskey in the other room, mate? What is wrong with you? He's seen something over there that he likes. Now that's got... It's almost like a Victorian fireplace, that. I think it's maybe like 1920s. But that means this house is probably older than I thought it was. Look at him. Look. He's got one leg there. And then... This is terriers. They will find a way. They'll find a way, definitely. Oh, my Lord. Thing is, I want to walk back out this room now and he's not going to know what to do. Actually, what I'm more concerned about is one day him grabbing hold of a big fat rat and me not knowing what to do. Because rats can be pretty vicious as well, you know. And I don't know how he'd be once he caught one. He chases them. He chases rabbits. He chases cats, as you've seen. But he's never caught anything. Never. That's because he's got little legs and a fat arse. Bit like... Oh, no, I've got quite long legs, but a fat arse. But yeah, it worries me sometimes what he's going to do if he does catch one. He has just officially scared me to death. So I was just stepping over all this awful mess. I stepped down here and all of a sudden his head were where I put in my foot. He'd come under the bed instead of going back round again. I wonder if there's anything under this bed. It's very hard to show you because I can't really... Oh, there's some sort of case. I don't know if I can get it. I'll try, but I've got a broken back, so... What are you doing, you weird dog? He's just got attacked by a guitar. Literally just stood on the guitar and didn't know what were happening. That's it, just stand on my feet as usual. Right, shift then, because I want to have a look what that is. Right, I can't get it. Bear move. I just put my knee down straight on that cutthroat razor there. Luckily, I ain't lost my kneecap. But no, I can't reach it. It's further under than it looks. I ain't looked in these though. Although, I'm guessing the codes... Yeah. I tend to look in these because you never know what's in them. But yeah, I'm not going to sit there trying to work the codes out. Somebody outside. Somebody's just walked past that window. I heard a noise, turned my torch off. And then I saw the shadow of somebody walk past that window. To move up here in case they put a dog. Come here. Right, I've been stood here for ages and they've gone. I saw them going back out through the gate at the bottom. But that doesn't mean they're not coming back shortly. So I need to get looking round because we've not even been upstairs yet. You're a good boy, Bear. Not for not going mad. I don't know why he didn't go mad. Normally, if somebody bangs like that, he'll go mental. And to be fair, he didn't really hardly bark at all. So, I'm hoping they just thought there's a dog in here. Either that, or they're scared to come in because there's a dog in here. Which works in our favour as well. It's alright, Bear. It's okay. Look at him, looking now. In there. Come. No, Bear. Come this way, because I don't know if you can get out up there. In here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a bit unexpected in here. This is very unexpected. This picture's brilliant. If I can actually get in. Oh, she's braille. Absolutely brilliant. Actually, what's this before we get up there? They, oh yeah, the life jackets. Oh, a buoyancy aid, not a life jacket. What's the difference between a buoyancy aid and a life jacket? I genuinely thought they were the same thing. But, like, buoyancy, it means you float, and a life jacket's to make you float. What? I don't really get that. What's the difference? Right, that is brilliant. I've got to be careful. God, I almost dropped that then. I've got to be careful because this is where he banged on that window. So, if he comes back, he'll see me a mile off, but I just need to show you. I'm obsessed with that. I think that's really good with those blue eyes. It's got a bit of an Andy vibe to it. I don't know why. I think it's the blue eyes, but yeah, there's... oh, he's here again, look. He's here with his tash and his little scroll. There we go. What's this as well? What is that? Is that to go in your hair? Is that for a woman's hair? I think it is, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I just keep looking back over at her. I feel like she's watching me the whole time. You know what? I've just realised. I think this is a bungalow. Because we've come to the end of the building and I've not seen any stairs. So maybe we're in a bungalow. I was thinking, the reason I thought it was, there's another bed there. We've already been in a bedroom, both downstairs. So it must be a bungalow. Surely not. Anyway, there's some good stuff in here, so I'll show you these. I don't know what it is. I love this because it just seems so dated because it's mouldy. And it's just a little, I don't know, little briefcase with the initials on, which usually shows it's quite old. But then it's got, and that's not this address either, on Her Majesty's Service. What year is that? 1959. Was the Queen 1957? Was it 57? Or was it 52? It might have been 52 she came in to power. But look inside it. I don't know if I can show you this. I don't. It's National Dried Milk Supplementary Token Book. Valid only till Great Britain and Northern Ireland until... Oh, in Great Britain and Northern Ireland until the child's first birthday. So yeah, you got that for your baby. You got dried milk though. I suppose it's like the... Oh, it's like bear. It really is. It's like the... what do you call it though, innit? After the war. It's almost like the rations are still in. Let Sprat's food help him grow. Sprat's food dog cakes, mixed ovals, puppy biscuits, bonio, wheat mix. What's it say on here? Chalk block. What are these things? Condition tab. Why are you just giving lots of tablets to dogs? Eye lotion, Fitz tablets, ear canker lotion, dried cleaning powder. Just bloody wash your dog and clean their ears out, man. You don't need to give them all this shit. I can never quite understand it when like parents do that as well. Give them things like nutrient bars and protein shakes when they're like 10 years old and vitamins. Just give them fruit. Get them outside. Give them vegetables. Like, do all the normal stuff with them. Stop trying to turn them into a gym lad by the time that they're 9 years old. I'm very scared that we're next to this window. I really am. My bear has been underneath this for ages. I know he's only just down here somewhere. Like somewhere between my foot and there. But he's not made a noise the whole time. Look at all these on here as well. I'm scared of shining this torch this way. Really am. Oh, here we go again. Somebody be saying, well, there's fresh flowers in that house. Can't be abandoned. Look at the state of it. It's clean. It's a clean house. Anyway, what else we got on here? Is that a wedding dress? Or is it a No, it's got to be curtains on it. Is it? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on a curtain rail. Bear, are you okay? Bear? I think Bear's dead. I just want to take a moment for a minute's silence for Bear. He gave his life whilst trying to find an invisible rat underneath the settee, which then collapsed on him. We'll miss him. Bear, get out! Come on! What have you been doing under there, you little fat dog? Look at stay. You've got to stay in an hotel room with me tonight. Don't get that mucky. It's a banging hotel as well. Get off all that dirt. That's vile, man. Why do you stick your face on there? Anyway, I'm sure there's more cool things in here, because this, out of all the rooms we've been in, this room is the one that I just like the most. Beveled edged mirror. I think it's because of her. I think she's freaking me out enough to make me enjoy it in here. But, oh, there's another old black and white photo down there. We're going to have a look at that. Right, I've just noticed something down here that is going to annoy the Americans again. I already annoyed half the country last week, so I'm going to annoy you again now, but in a different way. So, that is what I expect. The Americans that say they've got a kettle have got an old 1900s bloody whistling kettle like this. Look. Oh dear. No, I can't actually open it because the box is falling to pieces. Or can I? No, I can't. Can I? Or maybe I can. There we go. Yeah, look. One of these that goes on the hob. Oh, sorry, what do you call it over there? The rings or something like that. But yeah, goes on the hob and it whistles when it's done. We don't have kettles like that. We don't at all. Also, 90% of the UK population don't use a bloody teapot. I don't know why everybody abroad thinks that we just use a teapot all the time. Like my dad does, because he drinks 7,000 cups of tea, especially when the tea alarm goes off and you've got to rush back to your house and everybody has to have tea. He just drinks like gallons of the stuff, so he makes a pot, and that makes sense. But normally it's just a tea bag in a cup, hot water, 1.5 sugars for me, splash of milk, and I mean only just a splash, and that's a good cup of tea. Just noticed this as well. That's the old photo I was going to look at, but this is a, you won't be able to see it very well, Saddlemaster riding wear. I bet that isn't brand new, you know. I bet that's like 70s or 60s. Because everything in here seems to be like it's got a bit of age to it. It's not brand new stuff at all. But this is the picture that I wanted to look at. Because it appears to be some fella with another fella with the Lord Mayor and his wife. His wife looks bladdered. Look at her. Look at them eyes. It's like a 1,000-mile stare. Is it a 1,000-yard stare? She's looking a long way into someone's soul anyway. But then look at them glasses on him. Everybody used to have them glasses where it were like glass at the bottom, but then plastic or whatever at the top. But yeah, I wonder when that's from. Doesn't say when it's from. It's obviously a reprint because it's got a mobile phone number on the back. And that's from, what, 60s or 70s? Not sure. Anyway, let's go a bit further. I'm pretty sure we're going to come to an end. I don't think there's going to be an upstairs to this place. I really don't. Which is an absolute shame, to be fair, because at the end of the day, I like a good long look round. Last week's video was 2.5 hours long over the 2 videos. Also, if you've not watched last week's or the week before's video, go on to Beeper Beef, the second channel, and you can watch it all in one go now. So at least you've got 2 options of either sitting down for 2.5 hours or doing 2 lots. I wasn't going to say anything about this hat, but my head is massive because nothing ever fits on my head. Ever. There's another hat down here I've just seen. That was like a bit Russian, and this one is a bit French. Ooh la la. But I can't, it's like a bloody frisbee. It doesn't move. Like, you can't get it to shift. What does that say on it? Just a minute. Weirdly, it's from Australia, which I would never have expected at all. Also, look at the old phone. It's not that old because it's a push button one, but it's still older than what you have today. And then where's this from? UK. That looks Russian, that looks French, and neither of them are from either of those countries at all. But yeah, look, Morgan +4 super profile. Oh, if there's one outside, I'm going to be so excited now. And if there isn't, I'm going to be so bloody disappointed. Oh, this is like a little office in here, look. Jesus, what is with all these weird hats? That's just like a beaver's fadge. Look at that. You could... Oh, has it got a tail? It's got a tail. What the hell is... What is... It is a beaver's fadge. You could have like a good Friday night sesh on that, couldn't you? Oh, better not touch inside it. It'd be all crusty. You know what? If Andy does ever come back, I think I'm going to have to tone me down. Because if I'm worse than I used to be, then Andy's going to be 10 times worse. And I don't know if I can cope with editing it all out again like I used to. Oh, wow, look at this. This is actually him. That's him. The guy with the tash in the photo. So it definitely is him that lived here and had these. God, he's got a lot of photographs of himself up, hasn't he? To say he lived here. We've got an old barometer on the wall there. Barometers I honestly don't really understand the reason for barometers. Because if you want to know what the weather is, you just go outside. Because barometers didn't tell you what the weather was going to be like, was it? It was just what the weather's like now. So what the air pressure's like and things like that. And that's how it worked it out as far as I'm aware. But like, a weather app's different today. Although most people get it wrong on the weather app. When they go on their iPhone and they go, oh, 95% chance of rain today. That's actually not true. It's 95% of the area that you're in. A lot of people think, oh, 20% rain. But it actually means 20% of that area. So say, I don't know, Doncaster. 20% of Doncaster is going to get rain. Not there's 20% chance. But I suppose it's the same because it depends what area you're in. But anyway, little fact for you. I just found a little photo album. Definitely down south. I think that's this house, you know, being built. I genuinely do. And we're actually stood here at the moment in this bit. But yeah, I definitely think that's this house. Look. If it is, how sad is that? Like, how happy they look in the photos, these two. And then it ends up like this. Oh, God, that is not a photo I want to look at. But I don't know. I think it might be, you know. I think it might be. But it's all surrounded by trees now, all covered by trees. You can't really see it. Look at all the old donkeys on the beach. I wonder what beach this was. Whereabouts? I can't see because of this light. Yeah, whereabouts it all was. Oh, look, they've got cars on the back of there as well. So they definitely were a big car-orientated family. Oh, bloody hell. They're all having a bit of a drink and a dance. Oh, I wonder if that's where he got his passion for cars from, because I'm guessing that's Tash Boy. I'm guessing that's the guy with the tash. Oh, and he's here, look. That's him now. Well, not now, but that's him grown up. Oh, I'm so glad I started looking through this. Look at him, he's so proud, and he must have been quite talented. But I'm pretty sure That's him. And that's where it all started out. The love of racing things. And then he's got his car there. What else is going on here? Oh, now that's that guy in that other picture. The one with the glasses. So I don't know who he is. Is that him? No, he looks too old. I'm not sure. It's hard sometimes from photographs to put two and two together and work out who's who. Like if someone's dad or... Why do people take photos of plants? I can't get this last page open. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's there with his dog, look. Oh, so sad. He's there, look. Really, really is sad, that. The thing is, I've said it, look, it's sad. But one thing I'll say is, he looked happy in every single photo. He looked chuffed with himself. And so did all of his family. So I often think, oh, it's terrible, like, people have died. And, like, this house is such a state. But does it really matter if the whole lives they were happy? I don't know. Like, it's just like coming to an end, though, isn't it? It's like that happiness coming to an end. I find that sad. Right, we're going to make our way back this way. I genuinely don't think there is anywhere where there could be stairs. We've been in all of these rooms. No, there isn't. So, we need to get back outside again and try and work out if there's anything outside. Telling you now, if I've got myself worked up for nothing and there's nothing out there, I'm going to be devastated. Right, I'm outside. And the first thing, because I came out a different way, the first thing I've seen as soon as I've walked out this door is this. Now I wonder what could be under this cover. I've shut Bear in there so he don't run off, because we're right next to someone's house. We're next to the road, but it's very late. I'm scared to uncover it. Oh, it's the right colour. Oh, my lord. Look. Oh, the thing is, I want to uncover it. But I want to make sure it gets covered back up again properly. Just give me a minute. Right, I'm only going to have to show you a little bit at a time, because it's really awkward. Like I said, the road is only there. But look, now is that same one? A740 HPJ. I think that's the same one that was in the photos. But look, it's got like the roll bar things in it. And then proper racing seats in there as well. Now the problem is, the reason I can't take the whole thing off is, it's got loads of stagnant water sat in the middle bit. And I don't want it getting poured inside there somehow, because I've ragged it about. So the only other way I can do it is sort of just pull the front off and pull the... Oh, I can't even do that, it's so awkward. Give me a minute again. Right, that's pretty much the best I can do, because I'm going to start damaging things if I do it anymore. But it's got the Morgan badge on the front there. It's got Brighton things on there and Morgan Collectors Club. All sorts of things on it. How cool is that? Zoom you out a bit. And I'm sorry I can't really show you any better than this. I can't even hold it properly and pull stuff off. But yeah, look. How good is that? Knowing exactly what it looks like based on what we saw him sat in. That's really, really good. I'm going to cover it back up before I go. Bear is just in this little front bit here, so he's all right. Then this is the other. Oh, I managed to get the back a little bit more uncovered as well, so you can see the Morgan sign on the back. But it's got 2 layers of covers on it, so I'm going to have to try and put that on. Now, I don't know if there's anything in here or not. Oh, it's awfully dirty. I can't really see. So I'm going to leave that there a minute and come and cover it back up when I've looked around the front of here. No, you can't get to anything. It is literally just shoved up against the edge. But they would have slept in this and taken the Morgan on a little trailer on the back and taken it all around Europe and different places and then driven it when they got over there. How cool would that be? I just had a thought. When I was looking out, I've come back in the house, as you can see. When I was looking out through this back broken window, I could see what looked like a garage or a shed. So I want to go and check that out as well, because maybe there's more than one. Imagine. Right, once again, I'm leaving Bear inside because there's big chunks of glass everywhere and I just don't want him running off into a neighbour's garden. So you're just going to have to wait there 2 minutes, Bear. I won't be long. You won't mind. Oh, look at these things we've missed as well in the window. Right, let's head up. I can definitely see. Oh my Lord. Look, what's here? There's a green one. Now, we definitely saw the green one, didn't we? When we were out and about. When we were looking. Oh, but this one is in a lot worse condition. A lot worse. Just got stuff on top of it and all sorts going funny. Oh, what a shame. Now, this looks more like... Oh, God, I'm getting brambled. More like the touring one. The one that they went round France and stuff. Rather than the ones with the roll bars. So, I wonder if they had one for, like, pleasure and one for racing. I could see some more wheels. And when I said wheels, I didn't actually mean that one. Because that doesn't look like a wheel off one of them. Oh, God. I thought it was. It's a wheel off a Mini. What is in here? Let me just crawl under here because I can't film and do it at the same time. Definitely gonna be getting a bath when I get back to my hotel or a shower. No, I can't film because I need to put my hands down. Right, so yeah, this is a newer Mini, British Open Classic green Mini, but look, well, for a start, we've got a big canoe up there. Bloody hell, that were hard work. Oh, in fact, look in here. Look at the dash on that. Looks perfect. Seats, dirty but perfect. What a shame. And then look in front. What is happening? I swear to God, these things are really expensive. So to have 3 just sat here, and there's 2 more garages yet. I don't think there'll be any more cars. But look at it inside this one. Oh, it's in such good condition. Even though it's like full of dirt, it's got its engine in it still. Which, I know nothing about engines, but it doesn't look ruined. What a shame. What an absolute shame. And this guy clearly loved these cars. And yet, they just sat here like this. It's maddening. It really is. I don't know why it's maddening. It's nobody's fault. Like, obviously, he's either died or gone into a home or something. It's not his fault, but it's maddening that he loved them. And now they're in this state. It just doesn't seem quite right, does it? The thing is, people will be crying out for things like this, cars like that, desperate to get hold of them. They just sat here rotting away. It's awful. Right, so we've just come out of that garage. There's another one here and another one here. I actually don't know how you get in these ones though. I can't see. You'd think the entrance would be around here, but obviously not, because we're having to go all the way around to the back. Thing is, it just makes you wonder what else is in the way in these bits of trees. Now this one is padlocked. No way. There's another one in here and another Mini. Wait up. Yeah, it is padlocked. Now people have been climbing up and in there, look. but I don't want to damage anything. So I'm not actually going to. That number plate's KFG. The other one was KFG. The only really reason I noticed is because it's like KFC. But yeah, look at this one. Now I'm just very concerned I've left Bear. That's the other thing as well. So I don't want to leave him too long. But yeah, there's another near perfect one in here as well. So what's that now? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 2 red, 2 green. Crazy. A little greenhouse there. This garden actually goes on for miles. But we'll go and have a look at the other one. I'm sorry if you want me to go and have a look at this one, but it'll look the same as the one we've already seen, to be fair. That's the difference between a car lover and a non-car lover. No, what it is, it's not getting in. That's fine. But when I'd have to get back out, I would have to stand on the car to get out, and I'm not doing it. It's not fair. Right, we've found what looks like the final garage. Oh, unless that's another one. I'm not actually sure if that's this house or next door. What's in here? Oh Lord, I don't think there'll be a car in here. No, just lots of boxes and stuff and old tools. Really awkward to get in and out of. But yeah, look how close we are to next door. I think that belongs to them. What's in here? A toilet. Not very exciting. And just to put all your mind at ease, here he is, look. Stood exactly where he was before. You're a good boy. You're waiting for me. You're a good boy, aren't you? Not many dogs would do that, just sit and wait. You're a good lad. Right, I'm coming now. Don't side-eye me, boy. Don't you side-eye me. Right, I'm going to get out of here. I need to go and cover that car back up before anybody comes. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Jesus, that's loud. That must be off one of those cars. Just found it under my bag. But anyway, bring it back down there. Right, have a lovely rest of your day. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get over 70,000 subscribers as fast as possible. And we're almost there. So please help me out. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.
I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders weighted down by armor. You don't need that protection. I will walk on glass, I will run